The Price of the Bottle, A Journey to Redemption. With a tone of gentle concern and then increasing hope. James had always been a man of dreams. Growing up in a small town, he was the pride of his family, a bright student with limitless potential. He worked hard, earned a scholarship to a prestigious university, and after years of dedication, landed a high-paying job in a well-respected company. His future was bright, filled with promise and opportunity. With financial stability came a new lifestyle, fancy dinners, social gatherings, and an endless stream of friends who always seemed eager to celebrate life. At first, alcohol was just a casual indulgence, a glass of wine at dinner, a beer or two over the weekend. It felt harmless, a way to unwind, a social lubricant that made the nights more exciting and the laughter louder. But what started as an occasional pleasure slowly turned into a crutch. The occasional drink became a daily necessity. Stress from work, loneliness, and the pressure to keep up with his fast-paced life all pushed James further into the bottle. The more he drank, the more he convinced himself he was in control. But the truth was far from it. James began showing up late to work, missing deadlines, and struggling to concentrate. His boss noticed his decline and issued warnings, but James brushed them off. "I'm fine," he told himself. "Just a rough patch." His family started to worry. His mother's once proud eyes now held concern. His younger sister, Emily, barely recognized the brother she had looked up to. "James, are you okay?" she would ask softly. He always forced a smile, hiding behind empty reassurances. Friendships changed too. The ones who truly cared began to distance themselves, tired of watching him spiral. In their place were drinking buddies, people who encouraged his habits instead of questioning them. His finances suffered. His once thriving bank account now barely covered rent, bills, and his ever-growing bar tabs. Then came the night that changed everything. James was driving home after a night of heavy drinking. The streets blurred before him, headlights from oncoming cars flashing like warnings he ignored. Then, darkness. A loud crash. Pain. Silence. When he woke up, he was in a hospital bed, bruised and bandaged. Emily sat beside him, her eyes filled with tears. "James," she whispered, her voice shaking. "You could have died." Reality hit him like a tidal wave. The missed opportunities, the broken relationships, the career slipping through his fingers, all because of a bottle. He had lost control, and if he didn't change, he would lose everything. Lying in that hospital bed, James made a decision. He would fight for his life. 1. Acknowledging the problem. He admitted to himself what he had long denied. He had an alcohol problem. No more excuses, no more justifications. The first step was facing the truth. 2. Seeking help. James checked into a rehabilitation center. The detox was brutal. Sleepless nights, cold sweats, an overwhelming urge to drink. But he endured. Counselors helped him confront the root causes of his addiction, forcing him to face the emotions he had drowned in alcohol. 3. Building a support system. His family stood by him. Emily visited often, encouraging him with unwavering belief. He also joined a support group where he met others who understood his struggles. Their stories reminded him that he wasn't alone. 4. Finding healthy outlets. To fill the void alcohol left behind, James turned to new habits. He started exercising, reading, and journaling his thoughts. Slowly, he found joy in simple things: morning jogs, deep conversations, the satisfaction of a clear mind. 5. Avoiding triggers. He distanced himself from old drinking buddies and learned to say no. He found new places to spend his time: libraries instead of bars, coffee shops instead of nightclubs. He surrounded himself with people who inspired growth rather than destruction. 6. Staying accountable. James set goals, short-term and long-term. He tracked his progress and stayed in touch with mentors who held him accountable. Every sober day was a victory, a step toward reclaiming his life. Months passed. The change was slow but undeniable. His health improved, his relationships healed, and opportunities re-emerged. One evening, as he sat with Emily on their parents' porch, she looked at him and smiled. "You're back, James. The real you." Tears welled in his eyes. For the first time in years, he felt proud of himself. James's story is a testament to the power of redemption. No matter how deep one falls, there is always a way back. The journey may be hard, but with determination, support, and a willingness to change, anyone can break free from the chains of addiction and reclaim their life.